Planning a wedding can be very overwhelming, but there are so many options to hold your wedding. And today we are at the DoubleTree in Bay City. And joining me now is Asura. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm wonderful. I'm loving the setup that is right here behind us. So Asura, kind of tell us a little bit about what makes your venue so unique compared to others.
Sure. So our selling point is we're going to do everything all in one. So it's all inclusive. Okay. Yeah. I mean, we take away 90% of the planning. So not only do we have the venue, we have ceremony space, we're doing decor, food, beverage, bar packages. So it really is stress-free. And I know in today's day and age, planning a wedding is already one of the most stressful things that people have in their life. And if we can take a little bit out of the whole planning process and then just take care of all of it, then yeah, that's what we want to do.
And it's also amazing because, you're also a hotel. So it's like, when you have family here, it's less stress about how they're going to be set up for staying around the area. Now, what are some other standout features? You already gave us a lot, but what are some other standout features?
We're right on the water. And so it's a social media day and age. So the first thing brides are thinking about are what are my pictures going to look like? And so we have so many beautiful photo opportunities because we're right on the water, indoor and outdoor. So not only do we have beautiful architecture already in the DoubleTree, but just outside in nature.
Yeah, and people watching can kind of see what they can expect. And we are in half of one of your ballrooms. Can you kind of share, the range of guests that people can really have?
Absolutely. So this half ballroom area right now that we're in holds up to 200, but it actually opens to a full ballroom, which can hold up to 400 guests. We can have a very, very large party, but we have some smaller rooms too if they want to have a more intimate gathering and celebration. So we have an indoor area that's up to 100 people, and then in the summer, exclusively through June 1st to October 1st, we have an outdoor patio tent where if they want to have something outside, we can do that for them too.
Well, let's talk about everything that's included, the food, the decor. How do you help people, plan their wedding essentially to get something as beautiful as this?
So the process, it really all comes from the bride. They kind of feed me the information and I turn it over to the staff and they put it together. But they come in with a vision and my job is to sit with them and kind of develop that vision into a plan. And for me, a lot of times the big stress is, okay, so what is my timeline going to be and what food are we going to eat? But we actually let all of our brides and grooms come in and try the food before the wedding actually happens. Yeah. So they know exactly what they're getting. And one of the biggest compliments we always hear is our food. So we're really well known for it.
What are some other feedback that you receive from the brides and grooms, after having a wonderful wedding here?
Well, besides the food, I think that's the number one thing. But the second thing too is just how wonderful it is to work with the staff and how easy we make it for everybody. And our staff really does a fantastic job of just being there and putting out little fires throughout the day so they don't even notice.
Well, for those who are soon to be married, tell them how they can find out info to have a wedding here.
Absolutely. So you can find us on the Knot and Wedding Wire and of course the DoubleTree Facebook page, and they can also email me directly if they'd like to set up an appointment or a tour.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
Not a problem. Thank you.